Hello, my name is Christina, and I will walk you through our first version of a demo interface for animal digital twins. Me and my colleagues Jan, Anik, and Ali, we have created a tool for animal scientists, which will help them to share their data and check the quality of their data, and then try out different machine learning algorithms to get predictions from their data, and then even they can compare the performance of different machine learning algorithms by creating different plots and statistics. I guess that the main advantage of this tool is that it requires no code and it's really fast and nice and pleasant journey. So if you're interested, then let's start the demo. First, we need to upload the dataset, and I will use a dataset from my colleague Jan. We need to be sure that the delimiter is correct, so the dataset is read correctly. So now I'm changing a comma for space because default is a CSV. Next, we proceed to the next page where we can choose columns for our analysis. And here we can ensure that all the data types were recognized correctly. Otherwise, we can choose a data type. But for now, let's assume that everything is correct. So now we proceed to here where we create new variable with a datetime data type, which allows us to put everything onto one timescale. And now we can proceed to the quality checks, where we actually can check the quality of every variable by visualizing it as a box plot, either as a line plot or as a histogram. So choose whatever, whatever is better for you. For me, histogram is really good because I know it was experiment with 3 conditions, and 3 conditions corresponded to 3 temperatures, which I can easily spot from this graph, which confirms me that temperature variable is good. However, I can check other variables and, for example, see if they have many outliers by choosing box plot. Yeah, and then I can decide if I want to keep it or I want to leave it out of the analysis. Here we have a small button which is still in the development, but basically here is a small box which will allow you to paste your prompt for an AI and ask AI about your plots and about the quality of your data. So finally, we can choose the predictors and our target variable. I know that it was experiment in a respiration chamber, so we will choose a heat as our target variable. And I know that the classic predictors for respiration chamber experiments are concentration of oxygen and concentration of a carbon dioxide. Yeah. So here we also can choose how we create a split between train and test datasets. It can be a random shuffle or it can be time-based. Let's make it time-based. Here we can plot all the variables we have chosen. And here we can clearly see that there are 2 sessions. So for example, we can take first and the first part of the second session as a train, data, and we will try to predict the second part of the second session. Here we can choose our algorithm, either a linear model or random forest. And here we can check the prediction, the R-square score. So we see it's really, really high, which is no surprise because of our predictors. But what if we have chosen to predict it with other variables, for example, activity 1, which stands for a Doppler radar for tracking the position of an animal, and activity 2, which stands for infrared sensor to also checking the activity of the animal. So let's check how our prediction changed. And I guess it's like one of the main perks of our interface that we can immediately see that the model's trained, and you can already see the results of the prediction. Next, we can customize our prediction report by including more metrics, which are aggregated here in one table. Furthermore, you can choose different plots to make the results of comparison more visible. For example, we have prediction versus actual plot and residual plot, and we can clearly use them to compare the performance of linear regression and random forest. Our interface also allows you to save the result of the model training into one PDF file, into one PDF report by doing print here. So let us know, how do you like this interface? And maybe you want to try it for your own data, and maybe you already know which features you would like to add. And we really encourage you to visit our Animal Digital Twin website and subscribe to our updates. See you there.